Welcome to the Basketball Diary. This is video log number 1, Kyle Anderson, UCLA point guard. It's been a while since I last spoke. Just want to update, my audience, my fans out there who showed a tremendous amount of support. One day from my birthday. My birthday is tomorrow, September 19th. Tonight is the night I made the decision to go to UCLA. I'm sure a lot of people wondered why I made the decision to go to UCLA. I decided to go out all the LA to LA from New Jersey. It was, just the beautiful campus, such a great place Westwood is, what a great coach Coach Allen is. He has a lot of guards who's played for him, in his past that are in the NBA. So, it's just all one big connection, just being a part of great tradition, great history. A lot of people, that are close to me, they would know me as always getting everything done for me and being babied, and leaving across the country, going 3,000, 2,000 miles across the country was just part of me maturing and me being on my own, and me growing up myself, and learning how to do things myself, and that's exactly what I got out of the summer, and that's exactly what I wanted. So one of the things I'm most excited is coming back home to play in Brooklyn. Coming back to the East Coast to play, one of my favorite schools as a kid growing up, Georgetown, in the first game is, is just going to be a dream come true. My first basketball that I've ever picked up at Georgetown, bullet basketball, so, I get to play them back at home, back on the East Coast, back in Brooklyn, in my, favorite rapper's new arena. So, just playing in the Barclays Center, and hopefully Hove shows up. But just playing Georgetown in front of my East Coast hometown, it's just gonna be, a dream come true, honestly. I first went out to UCLA, out to Westwood in June 20th, and it was a dramatic change for me, just moving across the country to UCLA, being on my own. But I had 3 great other freshmen who've helped me. My teammates, made it a lot easier once I got there by taking care of me. But we had summer classes, which I did really well in 3 classes. I got 2 B's and an A. So just it's all the start of a new process, really. Just becoming the whole student athlete thing. It's another step from high school. Summer classes, just everything. Being with a bunch of other freshmen who who are adjusting to something new, and going through with Shabazz Muhammad, Jordan Adams, and Tony Parker was just crazy that we're all experiencing this, and just seeing such a big campus, getting all the freedom we had, but still having to take care of business with summer school was just something that, like, it's you don't really see how crazy it is until you're actually there, and just being a part of it was just, something that was crazy. The highlight of my summer happened to be going overseas to China with my team. We had a few practices before we made the trip overseas. It was my second time leaving the country. First time going over to China, and it was just very important to me because my mother had a grandfather who was from China, and going back to my roots, visiting such a great country. First, the flight to China was a long time. It was a long 14 hours, but I slept most of the way. But China was just great. We did a lot of great activity over there. We visited the Great Wall of China, which is one of the 7 wonders of the world, which is not something people get to do every day. The Great Wall was great. I had a lot of fun over there. My team enjoyed it. My mother enjoyed it. She took the trip with us to China. But just to share great times with a group that I just met, that just build a great bond within our team, and within the coaches, and with just everybody part of the UCLA program. But just over there, the food, the different customs, the different language, just everything's different. It's just great to leave the country sometime and see how people do things differently. The first city we visited was Beijing. That's more of an ancient city. It had a lot going on. We visited the Forbidden City, which was in Beijing. Beijing was great. We played a game over there. Played one of the universities, which was my first collegiate game, which I was extremely nervous, but I played well that game. 11 points and 13 rebounds. My team looked great. Everybody played well. We clicked really well for our first game. I didn't think it was gonna look that good, but it was a normal first game. doesn't look too good. But you know, we look great as a team for our first game. They showed us a lot of love out there in China. All the fans, you know, we just had, you know, amazing plays that, you know, I guess made them, you know, really excited. So that was pretty cool. But we stayed there for 3 days, and we took a trip to Shanghai, which was my favorite city, my favorite city in China. You know, it kind of looks like New York. Kind of reminds me of New York with all the lights. So I guess that's why it was my favorite city. But you know, reminded me of home. Just like Beijing, it was something different. You know, I really enjoyed Shanghai, where we played 2 games. We played a university team and we played a professional team, which the Shanghai Sharks with I think that's Yao Ming's teams. But yeah, so you know, we won both games. Had a great trip out in China, 3-0. Lost 10 pounds in China, so I mean, you know, I didn't eat too much, but the food I did eat, that was pretty good. The McDonald's over there, the KFC, I had to sneak off there a few times before our games. Don't tell my coaches that, because they probably don't want me eating that before the game, but I had to do what I had to do. And yeah, China was great. So that just capped off a great summer that I had. The summer ended for me in June, so it was a different summer. It was the first summer where I've ever had something different. So this was one of my favorite summers, because it was just I kind of saw myself maturing from going to school, from taking classes in the summer to practicing to leaving the country. Just one of my favorite summers, because I saw me mature myself. Overall, it was a great summer. It's September, about to get started with school. I'm excited for that. I'm sure the UCLA fan base is excited too. And just ready to get rolling with the season. Just keep maturing as a young man. My team, we're gonna start practice really soon. We're gonna get better every day. I think the key to having a good season is just taking everything one day at a time, and that's just what I did throughout my high school career, and it's the key to being successful. So that's it. Had a great summer. I'm happy that you guys are listening. Happy to update you guys out there.